all my stuff right here. So, see, this one's out of velvet.
Oh, that's pretty. I love velvet. I'm a
Yeah.
velvet freak. I have a tactile fetish sort of thing.
Okay.
Things that are like really soft or really, I'm all about textures.
Everybody make sure you turn your sound off.
Yep.
If you're on YouTube, make sure you turn your sound off.
I'm not. I'm on StreamYard. I don't know how to do this on YouTube. I don't know how to go from here to YouTube.
You have to have two tabs open.
Just open another tab, JP, and put it on YouTube. That's how you can see what everybody's seeing on YouTube. So you see like where the lag is and stuff.
Yeah, I did that during the auction. I had my phone and iPad, but I can't. It's just hard.
Hi, Clara.
Hey, Clara.
Sorry, y'all, I'm muting. Okay.
That's okay.
Hey, Clara.
So we've got some fabulous ladies here tonight, and I just wanted to make some boho beads. So Kat talked me into going live tonight instead of next week. So we're going to sit and make boho beads tonight. But the cool thing is everybody kind of does, all four of us do them a little different. So it's going to be like, you're going to get to see different ways how to do it, which is kind of cool. So please say hi if you're in the chat. So there's different ways how to you. Hi, Jude. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Jude.
Ladies, you guys want to take a second and type in the chat so everybody can see your names and subscribe to you and everything?
You don't know me.
So if you're going to craft along with us, which I hope you will, we're making some boho beads, and I make mine with this little barbecue wooden skewers that you get at the grocery store. They look like these little things. So I'm going to wait for I'm watching on YouTube, so I see where the lag is at. And I just cut these in half, and they're like super cheap. You can get a whole, I think I got a whole pack around 4th of July time for like 99 cents. There was like 50 of them. So I use these. And Laura, you said you use straws, right?
Yes. In fact, I forgot to get straws. I knew I was forgetting something. I'll be right back.
So if you want to craft along with us, you need something to be your base, like a skewer or a straw or something like that. And then you need some beads, some wire, kind of like what I have here. And then like silk sari or any kind of fabric that you want to use. And if you've got charms and jump rings, if you want to put charms on the bottom, and like fibers. So that's all the stuff that we kind of have that we're going to be working with. So JP, do you want to go first, and I'll showcase, I'll put it on you and you can show us how you do it, because I'm just going to be building a bunch of bases really quick on, with what I'm doing.
Okie doke.
Do you want to show your technique?
Okay, I can do that.
So I'm going to just let you guys know, before we switch over to Jean Peter, if you're using these little sticks or any kind of stick like this, just cut them in half like I have here. And then all you're going to do is wrap wire around your skewer and twist it so you have two little circle loops at either end. So I'm going to be sitting working on that while Jean Peter does it the way she does hers. All right, let me click. How do I click on you?
Look in the left-hand corner of her name.
I click on Jean Peter and click on the little, there we go.
Hey, everybody.
There we go.
I've had a long day, so hopefully I'm not too cranky. So I did two different kinds. I know, I'm thinking maybe this is what I needed to do to not be cranky. So this one is done on a little piece of plastic tubing because it's really large. And what I do with this one is a little bit different. I have cut some felt, or you could use quilt batting, and you get your tube, and you can put something through it if you want. I just had this in my mess because I made these. These are just stuffed fabric wrapped and then tied up. So anyway, and I just popped the tubing out of that, so I didn't have it stitched down good enough. But I put the tubing on, and then I just wrap the felt until it's the size I want. If I want it, actually, I have the wrong bag of fabric here. What I need to do first.
Sorry, Vicky. Hi, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy.
Is, you know how we do the paper beads where you taper it? That's what you want to do with this piece of felt.
Okay.
So I'm just going to taper it down a little bit so I can get a fat belly bead. And it's not real important whether it's perfect or not, but you just wrap it around there just like the paper beads. And then what I do after I've gotten it wrapped, and I try to wrap it really tight, but this little puppy is just sliding around today. But like I said earlier, this is a do everything twice kind of day.
It's a Monday.
So I'm going to go ahead and take a pin out of here because I didn't grab my pins. But I would do several of these and pin it and then just have them ready to stitch on. And I have some of these in all of these here in different stages. And this one is kind of the first stage. I would get my needle and thread. And again, I guess maybe I wasn't as ready as I thought I was. But I just stitch this down. I don't worry about what it looks like. Because then I'm going to take fabric and I am going to just wrap it around kind of like this one and then do some stitches on it. And I like, actually, this is the fabric pile I use or have used. This all teeny tiny stuff that we really should throw away because Daddy's home. So I am going to use a glue stick because I don't have a needle and thread handy. This is a temporary use only. You don't want to do this. You want to stitch. But you know, get this stitched down, and then you take a little piece of, like, this is orange, so of course this is perfect. And then I'm just going to put it on here like that. I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on it, just so that you can see what I do. But I really do. I just stitch it down wild and crazy. No rhyme, no reason. And a lot of times I will get a variegated thread because I like how that changes colors and just puts more color and texture in there. So you just keep this up, and you can play matchy-matchy if that's what you want. I tend to just grab whatever's handy and just keep putting it on. And eventually this one's got two different kinds. It needs something else right here. Once I get it all on, then I start stitching around with embroidery floss and a little piece of eyelash yarn, and I couch on other yarn and sew on beads until it's what I want, and something like this. And this one I use baby pom-poms because they're so cute. So that's kind of, this one's a little more complicated and it's a longer bead, so it does take a little longer. Actually, both of what I do is a little bit longer. This is the other one, and I've already turned this into a bracelet. And this one is just little tubes. And all I've done is I've got, and a shish kebab skewer would work great for this also, but I had the dowel. So when I taught the class, I had everything in a kit that they needed. And let's see if there's a piece of fabric here that works. Yeah, of course not. But we have a bucket here, so, of stuff. We'll start with this one. And all I do is I take, this is really my favorite. It really is. Because I like the stitching. So this is how big your bead's going to be. It can be this big or it could be this big. You're going to take your dowel and you're going to...
By dowel, what do you, is it a little wooden piece that you're using or is it? Okay.
Yeah. And again, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on it just to hold it so I don't have to use, that third hand I have behind me.
Gotcha.
And then you take your fabric. Now, most of these are one piece of fabric wrapped around, but it could definitely be pieced. And that's what we're going to do here because we don't have the big stuff here. And you just wrap that around, and I'm going to go ahead and go around like this. And because I don't want to cut it, and I'm just going to go ahead and continually wrap it. And there's my safety pin, or straight pin. So then, this is the time-consuming part on this one. This is also a bunch of them I made. I just strung on a cord for a sample. And this one here, where it overlaps, I just did cross stitches. And then I just did wild stitches, hit and miss. And then I prefer a variegated thread on this one. And I just stitch around and around and around until it's nice and full. And that's how you get these pretty edges. And if you do it all, say you do it all in turquoise, but you run out of thread, then pick another color if you want, because that's what makes it cool. So basically that's how I do it. There is a needle in this mess. So maybe later on when everybody else is done, I will have a needle and I can show you more of the stitching.
That's amazing.
How does that sound?
I never would have thought to stitch a boho bead. That's freaking cool. Thank you for telling me. Hi, Kathleen.
I like it. I mean, I have tons of wire to use and tons of beads to use, and I like to use them, but and sometimes I'll just stitch it all closed and have a few extra stitches in there, and then I'll wrap wire with beads to give it more look. Most of the time when I make these and have taught this class, I've taught it in either a quilt store or a jewelry store. So the kind where you put the wire in it and have the loop on both ends doesn't really always work for jewelry.
Yeah, so, that's what I'm doing, the wire with the loop on both ends, because that's the way I was taught. Gotcha.
Yeah, so I actually do have a video on my YouTube. It's the very first video I did, and I think I said something like, yay, I did a video and I didn't explode. So, it was definitely my first, and it's really fast, and I talked even faster than I'm talking now, so. Anyway, that's pretty much it for me.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen.
I think I turned it back to all four of us. I don't know if I did it right.
It is.
Yep.
Okay. Wow, I must have the worst lag here out of y'all. So y'all have to tell me if I am doing something wrong. Where are we at? Gosh, my lag is terrible. Yeah. Oh, hey, Deb.
Hey, Deb.
Big hugs. You're in my thoughts today, Deb. We're making boho beads, and we're all doing them different ways. I'm doing what Jean Peter was talking about, where I'm cutting my little wooden skewers in half, and I'm just wrapping wire around the ends of them with the little loops on either end to make my little base. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me try and move it. Wow, the lag is bad. Yeah, so I'm just doing the little wire wrap on my little skewers with the little loop on either end. So what do you guys do for your bases? Laura, why don't you show us how you do the straws for bases, because I want to learn how to do that. I pulled out a straw so I can follow along with you.
Nips.
Do you guys want me to click on Laura so you can see her up close, or do you want to watch all four of us do them at the same time?
Click on Laura so I can see the straw.
Yeah, because I don't know how to do the straw one either, so we're going to kind of learn from each other right now. Are you okay with that, Laura?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So let's see how to make the one with the straw.
Okay. So what I do is I cut my straws in little pieces like this. That's probably about an inch. Sometimes I make them a little longer. Sometimes I make them a little shorter. It just depends. There's no rhyme or reason. Whatever blows my skirt up at the moment. And then I took my little piece of straw. I took my little piece of straw and I took my beacon and I glued a little scrap piece of lace to it. And then what I do after that is I'll cut, let's see, let's use this one. I'll cut another piece of the sari silk.
Laura, Deb says she uses a straw and rolls a piece of cardstock in it and then sticks it in to keep the wire in place. Is that what you do?
No, what I do is I take a pen like this. Well, can you see it? And I do the little one, they're eye pins. One has the little loop and I put another loop on the other one. And I use my Fabri-Tac or my 3-in-1 to glue that I glue it inside so it doesn't move around.
Oh.
So then I decorate the outside of it because to me, the sloppier, I know that sounds weird, the better.
Yeah, I think so too, because it's boho. It's not supposed to be.
Right. It's, I call them gypsy beads because to me, boho is more the earth tone colors. A friend of mine, because I didn't know what the difference was between boho and gypsy, and a friend of mine pointed out that boho was more, the kind of stuff that Christy Biddleston does.
Yeah.
She does true boho. Like she uses a lot of earth tones. Sorry, I'm not even working on camera. Okay. She uses a lot of earth tones and that sort of thing. And gypsy is more, it's kind of gaudy, tacky.
Well, yeah, if you think about the gypsies, they have like the gold coin charms and different,
Right. And boho is more, earth mama, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But then once I get, where'd it go? I got so much crap on my desk, I don't know where it went. Right in front of me. Derp. Sorry, y'all. But once I actually get this part of the bead made, then I start adding little things onto the end, like little beads, and you can even glue stuff, to it. But then you have to, now if you're using like Fabri-Tac or 3-in-1, it's probably not going anywhere. Or you could string beads onto your wire and then wrap your wire around. That's how I normally do it. But
yeah, that's how I do it too. Like after I get my sari or my fabric on there, then I wrap the fibers and
right.
Wire and
stuff. And then you can I like to use the little furry fuzzy floofy things. That is a actual art term. floofy.
Furry, fuzzy, floofy things.
Yes, yes.
I
I
love
learned
it.
that in art school.
I
I'm
love it.
kidding. But you can it when you add this kind of stuff, it just completely changes
Yeah.
the look of them. It's amazing.
Hi,
But
Carrie. Thanks for coming.
hey, Carrie. But
How's
that
everybody? Is
is
everybody doing okay tonight? Yes, little C is in the house. Is anybody making some boho beads with us tonight? Yeah, Deb said she's seen some beads as big as 3 to 4 inches long, and that's too big. I have too, Deb, but I'm also going to keep from making mine too long. Oh crap! Yep, mine's 4 inches long. I just measured it. I'm going to have to make them a little shorter.
What was she saying now?
She said 3 to 4 inches are too long or too big. So I just measured mine and it's 4 inches. So I guess I'm making it too long. Clara's beading. What are you making, Clara?
Clara was teaching me before we came live.
Clara, you could come on if you want. I've only been taught how to do this once, so I've made like one batch of beads before now.
you know what?
So
There is no wrong way to do it. There really isn't. I mean,
yeah, I like that we're all doing it
everyone
different.
everyone has their own little, you know, style or whatever. And personally, I like for them all to look different.
Me
Yeah,
too.
me too.
I like them all to look different because they do when I make them.
All right, I'm showing everybody. Oh gosh, I gotta figure out where my camera is. You're not seeing mine too good.
We see your stick.
Yeah, my lag is really bad. Gosh. Okay, so Deb says hers are 2 to 2.5 inches. Okay, mine are definitely too long then.
I've seen them done that long.
Yeah, I think that all the numbers are too long, but that's okay.
Semblance is not important.
I'm trying to
Sorry.
see. Gosh, my lag is really bad, guys.
Size really doesn't matter in boho beads.
That's right.
Notice I said in boho beads.
So Carrie said she's never made any boho beads or journals. So this is good, Carrie, because we're all doing them kind of different.
It's my first
So,
time, Carrie.
yeah, and it's only my second time. So let me see. I'll move mine down so you guys can see. All right, I'm going to click on me for a second. You want me to show, Kathy, like tell me when you want me to show.
Oh, you show me at the end, and I'll just show. Hey, look, here's the mess I made.
Okay. Gosh, my glare is really bad. Forgive the glare, you guys, from my light. But so all I did was I started with the little wooden skewers, and then I just wire wrapped around. Kind of look like you're making like a barbell. Is what it looks like. So you just, wrap the wire around your little skewer so you have a loop at either end. That way you can add charms or like a bulb pin if you want to hang it, attach it to a journal or something. So that's the first step. Clara's doing the 3-inch ones. Awesome, Clara. So that's all I did. That's the first step is you just cut the skewer in half or cut it into thirds if you don't want them to be too long. Wrap it with the wire so you have the 2 round loops at either end. And then like this one, I just took a piece of sari silk. I wonder if I turn my light off, if it'll look better. I took a strip of it's actually not even sari, it's just some silk fabric, and it's pink and got little pops of color in it. So I just cut like a 1-inch strip and I just wound it a bunch of times around, and I tried to do more in the middle. Like Jean Peter was saying, you want it to be more like a paper bead. When you roll it, they're fatter in the middle than at the ends. So that's like your second step. And then on this one, I did the silk. This one's not as fat. I don't like how it looks. I like the fatter ones. So this one I wound the silk, and then I used some sari silk ribbon that I twisted around it also. And then if you can really faintly see, I used some vintage gold thread just to give it a different look. But you can wind whatever you want on there. So like my next step is for these two beads, I'm going to get my wire back out and I'm going to wire wrap the outside with beads. So that's the way I do it. And then I put like a ball pin at one end to attach it. And then I put some charms at the bottom. So basically it's like a 3-step, you're going to make your little bases. You're going to wrap it with your, textiles. And then the last step is, wire wrap the outside with your beads. So that's the way I do it. There's Michelle. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
I hope you're feeling better.
Hey, Michelle.
Okay, so Carrie, JP wrote. Carrie, I'd love to see that. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Okay, so I am going to click back on everybody. Michelle's a little under the weather tonight, but hopefully she'll be able to join us because I plan to go live every Monday night at 8. So I would love it if you guys would tune back in. I am working on getting to 1K, and when I get close, I'm going to do a big giveaway. I've been collecting prizes for a while now. So that's what we are going to be doing every Monday night. I'm down to have a panel. If anybody wants to come on, if anybody wants to just chat in the background or anything like that, it's just going to be like I'm going to force myself to play every week and get some crafting time in. And I always love having, my friends on with me or, anyone that wants to help come join us. I was trying to put tassels on the end of mine, but there's not a way to do that where they're going to stay attached, I've decided. Have any of you guys tried to do tassels?
Don't you have a
Right
like a
here.
tassel on the bottom? Huh?
If you have a loop at the other end, why can't you just put it on that?
I cut the loop in half, right? So I tried to put, I'll show you. I tried to put this tassel, it matches this wine color really good on the bottom of this bead. So I cut my string in half and tied it, and the string came undone. And it fell off. So I don't know. I'll try again.
I made a fiber tassel on the end of this bead.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to avoid doing. But I gotcha. Oh, goodness. So is everybody having an okay week so far? Everybody have a good weekend? We just got
There
back.
was a weekend?
Yeah, well, for me, it was, just got home from vacation and I'm like totally peeling everywhere. It's not a pretty picture. There's
Like that?
There's definite peeling happening. Kathy, that looks really pretty. You're doing a great job.
I'm doing the easy method.
I think they look. Oh, look at
I
that.
like that, Laura.
I like that, Laura, too.
The tassel? I never
Nice.
thought about putting a tassel on the end of them.
Yeah, I like tassels, and I thought that might be kind of cute. Deb said she spent the weekend with the grandkids in the pool. Very nice.
Well, any time with grandkids is wonderful.
Yes.
You are my Facebook friends. See how the pool went.
I saw it today, Kathy.
Woo, he was not happy.
It was so cute, though. Even though he wasn't happy, it was adorable.
He loved the water up until last summer. His dad threw him off the boat. Now he's terrified.
Aww.
And
Oh,
you don't do that to a child that age.
no.
Yeah,
Poor
that's how
thing.
my stepdad tried to teach me how to swim, was threw me off a dock.
Yeah, that's old fashioned. People just, well, it's
Go
way to swim up.
swim.
You're 2 years old.
Yeah. Well, I was a little older. I was about 7 or so, but yeah, I still can't swim.
I can't either.
Still.
I might be able to keep from drowning, but I wouldn't guarantee it.
Well, fat float, so I'm good, but
Yeah, I understand that, but my
but I
feet
can't.
must have no fat because they sink to the bottom.
But to like get from here to there, I would be in bad shape. So, because after that, I was like, I would just shut down when I would see. And the worst thing was, it was I can't stand water that I can't see through because I watched this stupid movie called Piranha in the 70s,
Oh no.
and it was like,
Oh
these piranhas showing up in lakes and creeks and all this kind of stuff.
oh
And
no.
yeah, it freaked me out. So the only kind of water I would get in was like pool water.
My mom
Oh,
taught my kids how to swim. Well, she didn't teach them how to swim, but we did the whole when they were babies, um, where you hold them. Maybe they're like 9 months old, maybe we'll guess, and you hold them and then blow on their face and dunk them under and pull them back up really
mhm.
quick. So we did
Yep.
that with my kids when they were little, but because we
Oh,
live in
I thought they
Florida,
did it with newborns and stuff.
yeah, they do, but I wouldn't let my mom do it to my newborn.
Oh,
But since everybody has pools in Florida, you kind of have to teach your kids like from the get-go.
right. That's true.
So we've tried to do that, and we put them in swimming lessons. We all tried to teach them. They eventually learned, but one of mine was definitely afraid of the water too. Michelle said she can relate to being afraid of the water. She nearly drowned when she was 7.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would be scary. Carrie, you're going to be with your daughter for a month?
Yeah.
That sounds nice. Oh my gosh. Do you see that? Laura Deb said she knew someone like that growing up, tossed his son right off the boat.
Yep.
What is wrong with people?
That happens in the South all the time. That's how, I mean, especially back then. I don't think it's as bad now, but back in the day when I was growing up, that's how people taught their kids how to swim,
Oh my
which is
goodness.
to me crazy, but
Yeah,
especially men. I don't ever remember women doing it, but men would throw your butt in the water without
That's
even
how my
thinking.
dad learned to swim.
Yeah, I would have liked that. Oh my gosh, Tammy said her dad threw her in when she was 6 and said sink or swim. Oh my word.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the whole sink or swim.
Oh my goodness.
That was the mentality. Thank God I do believe they're getting out of that, but
No, I
who
couldn't.
knows? I'm sure there's still some idiots out there that would. They'll learn if you do that.
Carrie said she didn't learn how to swim till she was 16. That's okay. Yeah.
Hey, at least you learned. I still
Yeah.
can't.
Michelle says she loves sitting on the beach and watching the waves and the sounds, but never going in the ocean above her knees.
Right.
I kind of agree with Michelle because,
Yeah.
I don't like that whole you're in the ocean. Like the motion of the ocean is fine, not to be funny. It's the I don't like the like you step on something that you can't see thing.
Yeah.
That's the part I don't
Now,
like.
the ocean doesn't really bother me, oddly. But really, the only ocean I've ever been in is the Mediterranean, and the salinity content is so high
Yeah.
that you can't go to the bottom.
I never
So
thought
I
about
had,
that.
huh?
I never thought about that. Like that they have more salt than the others.
Oh yeah, it's not like the Dead Sea, but it's got a very high
Right.
salt content, and it's very shallow up until, well, where we lived. Um, it These are some crappy. Sorry, squirrel.
It's okay.
Look at how nice and neat you guys' work surfaces are. And then look at mine.
You should see off camera.
Yeah, no, to the right and left of me, it's a hot mess. Don't let that fool you, Jason. Hi, Marcy. Thanks for coming. They kind of
Oh,
are.
Marcy.
I think so. I think they kind of are a passion, boho beads. They're fun.
Cool. Marcy, you're going to have to come on with me sometime and do a live with me, my friend. Marcy is one of my old friends when I was one of the admin in the. Do y'all remember? Oh my goodness, Callie Black and wowzers. I'm just drawing a blank. Incredibly talented artist. Oh my gosh, Marcy, help me. Yeah, the Gypsy and the Witch was the name of the group.
I do remember that, actually.
It was Callie Black and Rita Marie. That's it. Gosh, she's so talented. Marcy was in that group with me. And, you know, I lost touch with it when Rita shut the group down because there was such a cloud of sadness over the group after Callie passed away. It just never recovered, you know, because Callie was so much that group. And so anyway, we shut it down, but I stayed friends with a lot of the ladies that were in that group, and Marcy was one of the ones that I made sure to drag along with me before the group was shut down.
Hi, Kat.
Yeah, Deb, it was Callie Black, the witch.
Laura, I actually remember you talking about that like a long time ago. I think it was with Els or something. That was a long time ago.
It was my very first video because I was very inspired by Callie.
Yeah,
she was just one of those people that, you know, she was so talented and just such a ray of light, you know, always positive. And but anyway, enough of that.
Yeah. I remember how much you admired her.
Yeah, I really did. Loved her art.
Okay, so I have a question for you guys. When you're putting the beads, when you're wire wrapping the outside of your bead and adding beads to the, wire, what's like the size? Do you go for tiny beads? Do you go for bigger beads?
It depends, but I'm going to show you a trick.
Okay.
When you put beads on your wire,
right,
to keep them from sliding around all over the place, once you wrap your wire with the beads on it, if you take your tool right here and do like a little right between the beads, it'll keep the beads from moving around too much.
Okay,
I don't know if y'all knew that, but it really does.
I get what you're saying. I used to just put the beads on and then twist the wire around where I wanted the beads to be.
Oh, well, that works too. I mean, everybody has their, but it took me forever to figure that out.
Like I'm twisting as I go. I put one bead on, then I do a little twist, and then I add another bead.
Hello? I'm going to mute myself for a moment.
Okay. So Marcy says that she uses seed beads, and then she's also hand sewn some of them on. Wow.
Wowzers.
Yeah, I'm like too impatient to do the hand sewing thing, I think.
Yeah.
Michelle, just so you know, we're all doing these beads differently. So like Laura uses a straw as the base for hers. Jean Peter uses like a little wooden dowel. Kat, what are you using as your base?
I am using wire wrap and just switched over to the dowel. I like the wire wrap much better, and I'm going to try the straw too.
Okay, and then I'm using the little barbecue skewers that you're, like you get at the grocery store around, Memorial Day, 4th of July kind of stuff. But you didn't miss much, Michelle. Like on mine, we're just wire wrapping the little skewer and putting 2 loops at either end of the skewer. And that's all the first step is. And then the second is you're just wrapping it with your sari or your fabric or whatever you want to use. And then your fibers and different, like if you want to do fancy threads. And then the third is like what I'm doing right now, where you're wrapping the wire on the outside of the bead with your little beads on it. And then like I put a bulb pin at one end to hang it like on a journal or something. And then on the other end, I'm going to hang like charms. Yeah. I'm wondering where you guys find this tubing that you're talking about, Marcy's mentioning, that it's not too wide, because you want it to be like, the width of a straw, not much wider than that.
Like a
I would imagine. Yeah, every place I get coffee from, though, they have like the sticks. They're not, like the tubes. So I'm going to have to keep my eyes out for some of those. I'm doing this one I'm working on right now is going to be matchy because I'm doing pink, but I'm going to do the next one not matchy.
Yeah, this one.
I think the straws are probably better. I think I might switch to straws because you got to do a lot of fabric wrapping on the little barbecue skewers to get them fat enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I might switch to that. This is kind of fun though, because you get to play in our bead box and find stuff that we like with these. And I hadn't done that in a while. Kathy, do you want to show some that you've done? Because everybody else has shown.
I don't care.
Come on, Miss Cat.
All right, I'm going to click on you, girl. Oh, wow. Do you guys see what Jude just wrote? She uses book paper and rolls them and Mod Podges them, and they come out really hard for the base. That's a great idea, Jude.
Book paper. That's a good idea.
Right? She uses book paper and then Mod Podges it so it comes out really hard for the base of her bead. That's a great idea.
I like that.
Jude's so smart.
I know, Jude is smart.
Never heard of that. Never thought of that.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. All right, Miss Cat, we're watching you.
Okay, let me wrap this one, then I'll show you what I've done.
Okay. Laura, you were totally right, too. I started making one before the live, and I realized I do use Fibertech. I'm like, how am I going to get this sari to stick? Duh.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Kat's going to show us what she's been up to.
Okay, this is the first one I did on the wood. And it comes out a whole lot bigger.
I like it. I like fat ones like that.
I do too.
These are wire
Very
wrap.
cute.
All of these are just wire, just nothing but wire.
So what do you mean nothing but wire? What are you using for your base with those?
Wait a minute, I'll show you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can make them as big as you want on the wire. And this one. This one is a paper clip with another one joined onto it that's wire wrap. But to do the wire wrap, find my wire. To do the wire wrap is really simple. You take off however long you want it. And then fold it in half. Then cross it over to make a little loop at the top and fold it. And then going to take your fabric. This is really fast too, and I really like this method.
I know you've made a ton. You're cranking them out. Michelle says very pretty, and Clara says she loves those.
You can have them, Clara. Okay, bring your ends, put your fabric in the center, and bring your ends back together and twist them.
Oh, okay. I'm watching you. Okay.
Like a bobby pin?
Kind. I was wondering if bobby pins would actually work for this.
Yeah. Okay.
It would. Then you take your fabric and just start turning it and moving the fabric to where you want it, so that you have the thickness you want in each place. See how fast it goes?
Yeah, that's a whole different way to do that. That's
You
awesome.
just invented a new way to do boho beads.
No,
Right?
actually,
That is like
there's a lady on YouTube. Her name is G.I. I don't know if it's Guy or Guy, but the last name is
Kerr.
Yeah.
Yep. I watch her too.
She
She's great.
yeah,
She
I've watched her before too.
She does the shabby chic ones like this too. And man,
That's a great way to do that, though. It does, a lot faster.
And then when you get to the end,
Kathy, Marcy wants.
bring your end wire back around and just squeeze it off so that it fastens your end down.
That is awesome.
No glue involved.
Right, and isn't that so much easier, Laura, than the way we've been doing it?
Yes.
If you notice, there was no glue involved.
Yes, I love that too.
Now up here, I'm going to put some fabric tack just to make sure it stays. But if I was beading it or anything and gluing the beads on, I wouldn't even be doing this. I would just let whatever decor I put on it. But here's something else that I discovered on my own. I bought this twine to sew in wax thread to sew in journals at Christmas, and it's black with silver in it.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of putting wire on the outside, I'm using this twine on some of them, and it's really.
Okay, gotcha.
But you can put stickles on them. You can put the acrylic beads on them. It's
Hold up.
The
You said
possibility.
you didn't know how to do this.
I know, right? She just took us to
You sandbagged
school.
us.
I just learned right before we came on.
She just took us to school.
Sandbagged us.
No, I just learned. Clara told me
I never
that.
made them before. I don't know what I'm doing.
I
Right.
didn't.
I'm gonna have to learn from y'all.
I still don't know what. Well, y'all know me. I'm gonna find an easier way to do something. I'm looking for shortcuts. But look, there's nothing on that bead.
Okay, so Kathy, before I forget, Marcy wants to know where you found that box of goodness on your table
Which one? This one with the little
with the bulb pins.
with the ball pins. These came from Amazon.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for
Triple
coming.
thick. Oh, that's a good idea. I love triple thick.
I also really like I like what Marcy said. She takes wire and wraps with old T-shirts and then wraps the sari. Because I just went through a lot of sari for one bead, so I'm thinking that's going to be the way we go. Yes, Jude is right. Roseanne, Rocky Car 11, she's got a great boho bead tutorial as well. I love her, Jude. I love her work. She makes some Rocky Car 11, Roseanne. She makes some amaze balls tassels too, boho tassels. Yeah, Roxy Car 11 is her YouTube name. Yeah, exactly.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many y'all got made?
I have 2, not even. So you're doing a really, you like.
This is
Shut Miss Cat.
a whole lot faster. But
Shut
I'm gonna try the straw method too, just to be fair.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna click back on you so you can show us the ones you made. We want to see.
On who?
You show us the beads you made.
I just showed them all. Where were you?
I must have been on the StreamYard clicking back to the 4 of us, so then I missed.
All right. This is the way I gotta wait for it to catch up. This is the last one I did.
You sneaky
Okay.
dinky.
And then I did this one, and this is the wrapped wire also. This one is the dowel.
I love that one. That one's my favorite.
And then I did this one, and all it is the wax thread around the sari.
Okay.
This one is the wrapped wire, and it is sari with beads around it.
Mm-hmm.
This one is the wrapped wire, and it is, I'm not sure. No, that doesn't go with it. This one is wrapped wire, and all it is sari with the wax thread around it. This one is a paper clip, and it's got the ball pin on the bottom with another one hanging off of it.
Okay. I like that one too.
This is the wrapped wire with just the wax thread around it.
Y'all gonna have to show me how to do it.
Shut up. This is actually a head pin. This one is a head pin.
Okay. I'm going to try both ways. I'm going to try the straw with the head pin, and I'm going to try the way you did it with the bobby pin like technique there.
This is a wrapped wire one. And I just put some little dangle things on the end. And this is actually a piece of trim wrapped around wrapped wire.
Do you see what Marcy just wrote? She said she gave her girlfriend some of the paperclip ones, and she made earrings out of them. How cool is that? That would be super cool.
I like the look of the paperclip ones too in journals.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't do boho, but if I was to use these, I would want it so that I could put them inside the journals, not just on the outside. So I want
I like
them
them on the outside too. Yeah, I like them on the outside too. So Marcy says she takes the straw and wraps it with different types of sari and then cuts it when it's dry.
Oh, cool idea. How do you put your
Like that's a good time saving technique too.
Mm-hmm.
how do you do your loops on it then?
So she probably just uses the head pins at either end after she wraps it, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, that's an idea. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, you'll have to tell us in
I'm
the
all
chat.
for saving time.
Okay, I gotta open a different box to find a charm. Oh my goodness.
And mine are so different from all of y'all's.
I love that though. I love that we're all doing different.
So thank you, Clara. You're an excellent teacher.
Yes, Clara, those are awesome. The way you taught her, they're awesome. Okay. I have to do the thing that I most hate, which is try to attach a jump ring.
They make pliers for that.
Yes, I hate jump rings. I hate them. They are my nemesis. I pulled out my pliers and now I can't find them. I'm a mess. Okay, here they are.
You know there's a special way to open jump rings.
Yes, I
Yeah.
do. I even know how
Okay.
to do it. I just still hate them.
Okay. I'm a bead snob, and I'll be the first one to admit it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I have a certain way to make dangles. I have a certain way to wrap my wires, and yeah, it can be ugly.
Oh, good idea, Marcy. And no, I don't do boho. Boho
Yeah,
is my forte.
if you knew her, Marcy, she hates to do boho.
I don't hate it. It's just not my taste.
Yeah, but Kathy, some of your fabrics are perfect for this.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a lot of sorry.
And all your lace and trims.
Yeah.
Some of those fabrics that you have, like with the sequins and stuff, they look like silk sorry, but they're not. But they'd be perfect for this.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you got that stuff for, was
No.
for boho stuff.
Michelle, you're an amazing jewelry maker. She said it took her a long time to perfect jump rings, but she is an amazing jewelry maker. You know what, ladies? I didn't mention this, but I know it's difficult to do now that they took away that we can do it from the 3 dots. But if you have a minute, maybe even after we're done, please just take time and like go and subscribe to everybody because we're big on supporting each other. I know Michelle's trying to grow her channel. I'm trying to get to 1K.
I'm 39 away from my next goal.
Okay, so I just finished one and I added a little charm and I did my jump ring, the part I hate the most.
Oh, Michelle, you put the jump ring around the edge of your needle nose pliers, and then you just ease it open, or whoever it was that asked what was the secret. You just ease it open.
No! You're
What?
going to give me a heart attack.
Hey, that's how I do it. It works.
Tell it.
See, even my dogs know. You have to open, if you want a jump ring to hold, to stay and not come undone, you have to do it sideways, like this.
Yeah.
I don't have the strength in my hands to do it that way.
Because when you pull it this way, it'll never be a full circle again. It may look like it, but it's not. Because the wire has its memory.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's where I mean it.
Do you see what Kat wrote? She ruined about 100 jump rings before she figured it out. I'm right there with Kat. Me too.
Me too, Michelle. I'm nowhere near 1K.
Yeah.
I don't really pay. I couldn't tell you where I'm at now anyway. I don't have any idea.
Well, Jean Peter really needs to get there, so we definitely have to share her out because she needs to be able to do auctions for Defy. So we got to get her up there.
I'm at 670.
Woohoo!
So when I started messing with Defy, really, besides just donating, and I don't mean messing, that wasn't a really nice word, but being extremely involved. I wasn't even at 500 yet. So I'm working at it.
Well, you really need to do more than just the crafting community to grow a channel. Everybody says, I don't want to get involved in nothing else, but you know what? If you want it to grow and stay grown, you have to do more than the crafting.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But the thing is, I don't know more than crafting.
I'm going to try to make one, Kat, with this fabric that I got from you.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm doing a really ugly one now. It looks like it got stuck in a light socket.
I'm going to try with this one and see if it works. I hate cutting these fabrics, though, because they're so fancy. But we're going to try it.
Just need one little piece off the end. Heavens to Betsy. How big is that pink?
Mary, you know you can come on with us if you want to.
Ooh, Kat only needs 250 more.
Yay!
I only need 160 more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Y'all are so close.
And when I get there, I'm doing a huge giveaway. I had a ton.
I remember you showing us the stuff that you had.
I have a ton of stuff, and I've gotten more too. I'm been hoarding prizes for a long time.
So, what kind of prizes do you have?
If you go back and watch my video where it says Little Birdie Haul, one prize came from that Little Birdie Haul. So it's like a matchy paper and journaling cards and flowers and all that kind of stuff. I've got all kinds of things. And I have just like not only crafty stuff too. I have, just like pamper yourself stuff, bath bombs, makeup stuff, lotions, but mainly crafty stuff, paper pads, different things.
And I repeat, do not do it at 1K. Do it at 1,200 because some will join just for the giveaway and leave.
Yeah, that's true.
Do people really do that seriously?
Oh my God, yes.
I've heard people say that.
Oh my gosh. Crazy.
It's like they come to lives when you say there's going to be a giveaway. They come to the lives until the giveaway and then leave.
Thank you so much, Jude. You're really sweet. Jude was a really good customer. I haven't really done any live sales, and honestly, I don't know that I'm going to because I decided to donate my time or, volunteer my time with Defy instead, and that makes me feel good about myself in a different way. So I don't know that I'm going to do any more live sales, honestly. We shall see. As it is right now, and Jean Peter can tell you, I don't have enough hours in the day. So
Hours? What are hours?
yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to do anymore, but we shall see. Thank you for coming. Hi, Mindy.
Who's leaving?
Mindy,
Thank you, Marcy. I wish you were here to play with us.
right? Don't we all want to go play at Jean Peter's house? I do.
Yes.
No kidding.
For sure. She has like how many thousands of stamp sets at her house? It's crazy.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Too many.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have one of anything.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to stamp all of them.
Right? I want to go just be like nosy and look through all her stamps big time.
I can be a stamp tester.
Right? JP, you should have a stamp sale, just a stamp sale with all the stamps.
I'm going to put a lot of them in the next Defy auction.
Yeah, you should do just a stamp sale because I think you'd make a ton of money if you did that.
Yeah. Most of them are Stampin' Up! Stamps. Or
That's
a
awesome.
lot of them are.
And that would be good if you did that for Defy because it would help you get the money you need to buy the stuff for kids.
Yep.
Yeah, but she wouldn't have her stamps no more.
No, she has so many, Laura, trust me. Like, she could never not have enough stamps for the rest of her life.
Those are the stamps I don't use.
Oh.
You know what got me started doing all this? I mean, I donated, yes, but I had a doctor's appointment in Odessa, Texas. I'm an hour and a half from there. And I went to the doctor's appointment, got out early. And my friend and I were going to go do lunch. So we decided, she says, "Oh, I've seen this garage sale that has scrapbooking stuff. Do you want to stop?" And I'm like, "Sure, it's early." And I was looking around and I found a few things that I knew were on the wish list. So I asked her the prices and they were like, that big punch. What is it called? I can't think. That does the eyelets.
The crocodile?
Yeah.
The crocodile. Yeah.
She wanted $3 for it.
Oh my God.
And there was a couple other things. And so I said, yeah. And she says, yeah, my daughter was saying that she has a lady that stopped by today and said that gave her number when she was all done with the sale. She had to go to school. She was a teacher. And could she leave her name and number, and she'd ask her what her price was when the garage sale was over. And, I'm just kind of sitting there and I'm like, so what is your price? And she hem-hawed around a little bit, but not a lot. But she said it like, well, I was thinking 300. There's a lot of money here. And I looked around again. I said, okay, I'll take it. And so I filled my car, unable to see out the rearview mirror.
Wow.
And put, my friend and I went to eat. And when we were done, I took her home. And I went back and I filled up the passenger seat so I could come home.
Oh my gosh.
$300?
Yeah, I kind of just estimated giving the stamp sets at, about a $15 price or something, just pretty low. I mean, I sold Stampin' Up! Years ago, and back then a $15 stamp set you jumped on, even then, you know?
Right.
But,
Right.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was between $3,000 and $5,000 retail.
Wow.
And, you know, it's technically all mine, and I have a friend who, I think she's 78, that I worked with at the bead store, and she gave me all of her beads and all of her stamping, all of her scrapbooking, all of that
Oh
stuff.
my
All she
God.
wants to do is embroidery and felt. And we had the same tastes. And she gave it to me for the foundation. But she also said, anything you want, you keep. So I have, but I haven't even put a dent in it. So I probably, literally, in my garage have $10,000 worth of art supplies, crafting, stamps, all kinds of things, and that doesn't even count what's in the house.
Crazy.
Wowzer.
Right now, you really want to go play at her house, right?
Oh, kidding. It's like Disney World for crafters.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to deny there's some pretty weird stuff even I wouldn't use, but
That's even better.
She could charge admission just for us to walk through and go ooh and ah and everything.
yeah, I keep saying that. And the funny thing is, it is, Jude, it is. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I keep telling my husband when we get ready to sell the house, it won't be listed as a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It will be listed as a 1-bedroom, 2-bath, art studio, packing room, and storage warehouse. So, yeah, we got it all over, and every once in a while it drives me nuts. And I'm like, okay, dear, do you want me? Well, he says, it bothers you way more than it bothers me, so I leave it.
Oh, to go play in there.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Oh,
Road.
the grandbabies love it.
Oh, well, I bet.
I had such a good time on vacation, though. I took my little 9-year-old nephew. I packed a bunch of stuff, and he loves to do art, to do collage. So I'm like, we're gonna. His name's Trevor. I'm like, Trevor, we're gonna do collage because he spent the night. You know, at the beach. Each of my sisters have their own unit. We have our own unit. My mom has her own unit. So he spent the night with Aunt Kimmy one night. And we got out the art stuff, and I brought, magazines. I brought him his own little journal with the zipper and the whole nine, so he could have his own glue stick and all his own stuff. And he's like, Aunt Kimmy, I need those stickers. And I'm like, okay. And I couldn't figure out what he was talking about. And it's those Tim Holtz ones that have the sayings. You know how sometimes the backgrounds are white, sometimes they're black. Well, like, they're not cheap. And he's like picking off like 10 sayings for each picture.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, we gotta go to the Dollar Tree, Trev, and get you your own stuff.
No kidding.
Right? So I put his little butt in the car, and we went to Dollar Tree, and I'm like, get whatever you want. And he was like, picked out $25 worth of art stuff, and he was so excited because he thought he got spoiled. And I was like, you can get whatever you want. You don't have to ask. Just fill it whatever you want. And he was so happy. And like that little stinker made some really good collages too. I was impressed. So we had some fun doing art on vacation. That was the easiest thing I could think to get him to sit down and concentrate without having to pack like a million things to take with him. And a lot of boys don't like that kind of stuff. And he was really into it. I was proud of him.
Oh, Nicholas loves it.
Yeah.
My grandson is going to be 11 in August, and he loves. In fact, he has actually made a sign for the door that says Grandma and Riley's Craft Room.
Oh.
I miss that little turd something fierce. He's just too far away.
Oh, that's so sweet, though.
That is sweet.
Okay, I finished one bead.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna click on you, JP. I want to see this bead. Hang on, I'm gonna click on you.
And
Yeah,
really,
Mr. Vintage. Mr.
ahead.
Vintage had nothing to do with art night. That was all Aunt Kimmy and Trevor. And he's my nephew. Like, he and I are kind of cool with each other because he was born on my birthday. So we're birthday twins.
Oh,
He
okay.
loves Aunt Kimmy. So Mr.
So
Vintage
this one was
TV.
this was the one that was started, and I just stitched on some threads and some sparklies, and then I put crystals all over it with wire, which the wire may come off. I'm not sure I like it, but
I love that. Are you kidding?
Now, when you say stitched
Very
on, are you sewing it?
Say that again, Kat.
When she says stitched on, is she hand sewing it on or wrapping
oh
it on?
yeah, I stitch. I don't do much glue.
Okay.
It's just because when I did my when I bought the kit to make the first ones, and that was how it was done. And then I taught it in a quilt store. So, I just kind of wanted to accommodate what they have and what they needed, you know.
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
So I kind of like it. The wire I wasn't sure about, but it's growing on me. As soon as I can get my pliers and tighten some of it, but I have to get up to do that. And my headphone cord isn't long enough, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, I had to refresh. I think my lag was crazy. So Marcy said she stitches and wire wraps as well. She said, JP, she said your bead would be an awesome, like a focal for a necklace, like a pendant. That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have done several for pendants. When you were talking about sales, I'm actually contemplating doing my own personal sale of all of the jewelry that I have made. And I also have probably close to 100 sterling silver rings that are in pristine condition, never been worn. That
Oh my! I only wear silver, JP. If you do that, let me know.
Okay. Well, I would be counting on you for being my moderator. So,
Okay. Thank you. Hey,
but
Crispy's in the house.
Hey,
hi,
Mary.
Judy.
Hey, Judy.
Yeah, I only wear sterling, so I would totally love to help you with that for sure.
Yes.
Okay, I gotta find some blue beads. I need some blue beads.
It sounded
Blue
like
beads.
she said
I said
it sounded
blue
like
beads. I know exactly where her little mind went. I know exactly where her little mind went. I said beads.
okay.
Hi, Mary.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's a long meeting, Judy.
Mr. Vintage would be laughing if he could hear us, but he can't hear us.
Well, my hubby just walked in real quietly to see if I was still on it. He's making shish kebabs for supper.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Nice. Lori, dude wants to see your beads. Can I click on you?
Sure.
Okay, hang on. Show us your beads, Miss Laura.
I just made that one. See how messy?
I love that. I have to get messier. I'm trying to be too neat and matchy with it.
And then I made that one.
That one's cool.
Yeah, so cute.
And the other one I didn't like, and I threw it away.
Shame on you. You threw it away?
Yes, that's what I do.
Oh my goodness. Just take it apart and do it again. Don't throw it out.
Mm, it has bad juju now.
Oh my goodness.
You know what, Laura? I do that too.
I
I
do
do it
too.
all the time.
With different things. I do it with different things.
I was looking for the little box that held my beads, my finished beads, this little box, and I couldn't find it, and I had to go through another box, and I started just throwing things in the trash.
Oh my.
Yep.
Did you see what your friend Marcy wrote, Laura?
No. Let's
She
see.
said,
Get
get
it
it
out
out of the
somewhere.
trash. Someone will love it. And Mary said, get it out of the trash and let us decide.
Get it out of the trash, because if it should be in the trash, I will be honest and tell you.
Well, see, here's the thing. When I do that, I usually get really mad and tear stuff to pieces. So
Did you tear it?
I tore it to pieces.
Oh my goodness. Marcy said, you're killing her.
Oh, y'all, I've done that since I was a little kid. I've always done that. I get frustrated and away it goes. I can't look at it.
Dude, you make your skinny? She said hers looked like malnutrition compared to ours.
Ugh. Well,
The one I'm working on now is skinny.
I have one skinny one. I didn't like it though because it was skinny. I like them when they're fatter.
You see, when I started this, I wasn't really doing a lot of journaling at the time, so they didn't have a need to be in the journals.
Yeah, but I love that you made yours into jewelry, JP. I love that.
I'm just a skinny girl at heart, so I like mine skinny.
well, I'm a fat girl through and through.
Me too, Laura.
No, I'm a perfect size 10. I just have this extra padding so it doesn't get broke.
Yeah, me too.
That's funny. Oh my goodness.
You ladies didn't know you were actually crafting with Bo Derek, did you?
No.
Yeah.
I sure did. I sure did not.
I'm jealous because I like her hubby.
I don't know who she's married to.
Huh?
I don't even know who she's married to.
She's married to, do
Yanni.
you remember?
She's married to Yanni, right?
No. She's married to the guy that did.
The guy from Northern Winter.
Yes, yes.
John something. John something. Yeah, he's cute, but he's kind of hippy dippy weird. But he's cute.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. What is his name, though, Laura? I can't think of it.
Would be weird.
John.
It's John something, yeah.
Marcy said John Corbett.
Yes,
That's it.
that's it. John Corbett. Yeah, that's who Bo
He
Derek
was in
is.
my big fat Greek wedding.
Yes. He's the husband in my big fat Greek wedding. Yes,
That was so cute.
he is cute.
I have a little tip if you want to turn it to me for a second.
Okay, hang on.
If Laura's done.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Shoot, JP, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm doing the other kind I did where I stitched around it and then I stitched up here. And I like to do it fairly thick, but I want it sloppy thick. And sometimes, because I use the quilt batting, I can't get it to disappear. So all you have to do, that's not the right color, is get you a alcohol marker or Sharpie and just color that quilt batting. And if it's a different color, then just do it in a couple spots. And ta-da!
That is a good
There's
tip.
no more quilt batting. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm smart. It's it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you, it was a long day today. That's for sure.
Tell me about it.
It was so funny because I
was
told
extra.
Gary that it was one of those do everything twice days. And he says, I know the same thing. I loaded a truck at 9, and 2 hours later, I unloaded the same truck.
Oh,
That's fun.
Uh-oh.
yeah,
Well,
that
that's
sucks.
no.
Marcy says also metallic Sharpies.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
that's.
Because I actually
like
have
to
some of those. Yeah.
I like to
Okay.
use those when I do paper beads.
You know what I like to do with my paper beads? I like to use the Mod Podge Sparkle. Then you don't have to, like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you get the Mod Podge Sparkle on the paper beads. And I actually, one day, I'm going to make a bracelet with the paper beads where you put the eyelets in the holes of the paper beads to make them look all pretty and string them. One day, I'm going to do one of those for myself because I love making paper beads. I find that very relaxing and, like, non-stressful.
Yep. Me
I have
Can
a-
you use Mod Podge there with your humidity?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't ever use Mod Podge.
The other thing
I
that
have.
you could do with the paper beads, though, is you could use the pearl Mod Podge, and that looks so pretty.
The what?
It's Mod Podge Pearl. It's really pretty.
I've never even heard of that before.
Yeah. It's
I
really
did
pretty.
this napkin transfer on polymer clay, and I used Mod Podge because that's what I had close, and I tend to use whatever's close. And this is about 3 months old, and it's still tacky.
Yeah, there's certain inks and stuff like Vicky Booten. I can't get her inks to dry here.
Wow.
Huh.
She has a it's like a color wheel, and it's all metallic colors. And they're beautiful colors, but I can't get them to dry.
Michelle, I'm going to try that. Michelle says glitterific and extreme glitter from Plaid is also good for paper beads. I'm going to try some of that.
I love to use like glitter, the really cheap fingernail polish from Dollar Tree, the glitter stuff. That's what I use.
That's
And
a
it
good
makes
idea.
them hard. And
Yeah, that's a good idea. I have tons of those.
I love to use those for beads.
Well, she gave me an idea.
I actually use these same wooden skewers that we're using for the boho beads is what I use for my paper beads too. Like I roll them on these little skewers. I find that like a lot easier.
When G was talking about using the book pages, I have all of these inks and dyes here, the spray inks and dyes that I'm not using. I think I'm going to go crazy on book pages with them and turn them into beads.
I love making book page paper beads. They're really pretty. I want to do a bracelet just of the book page ones.
I've never done them with book pages.
And I will tell you, the Pearl Mod Podge looks really pretty on the book pages and on music paper. It looks really pretty on both of those.
That's a simple one.
Oh, wow, dude, I'm going to try that. Yeah, I'm going to try that. That is on my bucket list. I'm going to make a paper bead bracelet for myself one of these days. I am going to do it. One of these days. Okay, I got to finish this one. I'm only on my third bead, y'all. I'm slow.
I'm slower.
I'm slow. I'm gonna actually cheat a little bit, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna use these velvet trinkets from Prima
Mm-hmm.
on the bottom of my bead,
Oh.
and they're kind of cool. They've already got the loop, so I'm just gonna put like a bowl pin or something, and then they're velvet, and then they've got a couple beads dangling off the bottom. So I'm gonna put that on the bottom of this one bead that's got a lot of black in it, and I've got a black bead. And then I've got what is it? I have a whole little box of these that actually Misty Blackburn made for me. Do you see all these little bead charms? I'm going to put some of those, I think, on the bottom of my boho beads too. Jazz them up a little bit. Judy likes that.
I put a iPad on each end and wrapping it around. I'm not wiring the whole thing because the wires are expensive. I just kind of play.
For beads, I mean, for making these, I go to Dollar Tree, and they have this cheap florist wire. It's a little bit thicker, but it bends really. Huh?
Are you talking about the green stuff?
No, this is it's they have it in different colors. It can go gold, purple, green.
I just donated a bunch of that to Kara. I didn't have it to do with tonight. That's easier to bend than this stuff here.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay, I'll be looking for that then.
And I mean, you know, it's $1. They
So it's
also
not on the
have,
owl, it's on the floral owl.
they also have these at Walmart for 98 cents. But for just playing around stuff, you know, I don't use my good stainless steel wire and that sort of thing.
Right, right.
Oh,
Only thing I don't like about stickles is it takes it so long to dry.
Yeah,
I
really,
have never even bought stickles.
they do take a long time to dry though.
Never tried it.
Well, it's my form of glitter.
I'm not big on glitter either, but I like a little sparkle.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
I love me some glitter. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. I love me some glitter. I do.
Yeah, but
I think I bought every glitter that you've ever sold, Kathy. I'm pretty sure I have.
what do I want to put on this? Maybe this? Yeah, like that. Yeah, I'll think that.
Okay, it's jump ring time. Oh Lord. I took out a big chunk of my own thumb skin the last time I tried to do this jump ring. That's how much I suck at them.
Night,
Yeah.
Deb.
Good night, Deb.
Good night, Deb. Big hugs.
Night, Deb. Thanks for coming.
You're in my thoughts and prayers, Deb. I might be thinking I'm saying that to the wrong Deb. I think I am.
She's probably like, what the hell?
Yeah, I think I am saying that to the wrong Deb because I don't think she's the Deb that just lost her mom.
You're probably thinking, oh my God, what happened? What's happening to me?
Yeah, I think that's the other Deb. I always get her and the other Deb mixed up too.
What does Kim know that I don't know?
Right.
I always get her and Deb's crafting room mixed up. I feel so bad now.
Good night, Clara.
Night, Clara.
Thanks
Good
for
night, Clara.
thanks for teaching Kathy how to do boho beads real quick tonight.
Yeah, I'll send them to you.
Thank you to whoever gave me the thumbs down. Appreciate you.
Are you serious already?
Oh, God, people are so
I don't-
stupid.
I don't care.
It's probably that stupid troll that I got ugly with today.
I can't imagine you getting ugly, Jean Pierre.
Yeah, I did. Well, he
I'm
called me Granny.
He called you Granny. Is that what did it?
No, he was on my grandson's live stream today, and he was kind of rude, and he said he was somebody, famous in the gaming world, and my grandson was like, "Oh, so and so's here at my live," and it really wasn't. It was a troll.
Oh.
Right.
And finally, I sent him a message. I said, "You need to get off now." So.
Yeah.
Oh, you were.
I'm kind of offended she didn't send us a message to tell us, hey, come over here and watch me lose it. I would have paid.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I wasn't.
I hope he
I
wasn't too
couldn't.
upset though.
My grandson,
Yeah.
he was. I had to call him back and console him,
Oh.
like only I can do. But
How old is he?
he'll be 11.
Oh my God! Someone's trolling for an 11-year-old. Come on, people.
It's ridiculous.
I thought they didn't put a loud cats in there.
That makes me angry.
So-
And the sad thing is, it probably wasn't a young child. It was probably late teens or older.
Yeah, that's what I tried to explain to him.
Exactly, Jude. That's exactly how I feel, Jude. Thank you. That's sucky though. If someone's gonna do that to an 11-year-old, God.
Oh,
Yeah,
disgusting.
I was not happy.
That would make my mama bear come out for sure.
Oh yeah. And if you think Mama Bear's bad, oh gosh, Grandma Bear's even worse.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. What do you want, Mary, for your Christmas tree? The boho beads? I think she's hinting at you, Kat.
I'll send you the stuff to make them.
Are you?
I don't have it anymore, but I'm using up scraps tonight.
Are you? Wow, that's a good use of scraps.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
all scraps.
So you found a new stash to bust then. Good for you.
Yeah, actually, I was digging, looking for the wire, and I found all this other stuff. Thought I'd already got rid of it.
Awesome. Have you busted your paper stash yet?
Lord, don't even mention paper.
Okay, have you busted your fabric stash yet since you sold a lot of fabric?
Oh my God, no! That is insane in that room. Oh my God, it's tote after tote after tote.
You keep forgetting what you buy and then you buy more.
Well, when somebody calls or sends me an email and says, hey, I can get 6 bolts of fabric down here in Mexico for X amount of dollars. How many do you want? Well, for X amount of dollars, I want 6 of them. I got them.
And then the David's bridal lady called her and she can't say no to her either.
Yeah, I'm saying no to her now. For now.
Good. Good. You got to get rid of what you have first, girl.
Huh? I know, I do. I have to because I really want to clear out this house and put it on the market. I found a log cabin in Tennessee I really, really, really want.
Do you? Are you really going to leave us and move?
Well, yeah, if I can.
No. Crispy, are we going to allow that, Crispy? If Crispy's still here, she's not going to allow that. Neither am I. Sorry.
Thank you, Jude. I kind of like these. I might make a bunch of these. I like these a lot.
Hi,
My,
Mary. Thanks for
my
coming.
Boho is turning shabby.
Crispy, tell Kathy she's not allowed to move to Tennessee and leave us. We do not support that.
Oh, that's close to Michelle.
Michelle's in Ohio. No.
Oh, I can't think of the name of the town now, but it's a little log cabin. Well, it's not little; it's 3 bedrooms. But
I was gonna say you're gonna need bigger than that with all your crafty stuff.
nah, it won't all be going. I'm gonna
How
start
do you decide?
Right?
because it would be more now of just doing what I actually truly love and not doing everything. And two, if I do decide I want to do something else, I can just go buy enough for a project.
That's true.
That was so cute.
Hey, I was trying to be nice.
Or I can buy an empty train and set it in the yard and use it for storage.
Kathy, you should
There
just
you
get
go.
one of those- you should just get one of those pods and just have it in your driveway all the time and just have that be the craft
That's
room.
exactly
Look,
that's exactly what I was about to say.
our son tried to get us to buy a storage container for my crafting stuff.
Just get a pod and you can make it your craft room. Even Crispy says we're all laughing at that one. Yeah.
I want to go back to real junk journaling, not all these fancy journals, but real junk journaling with real junk. A little bit of coffee dyed papers.
Yeah.
I want to go back to sewing.
I want you to go back to quilting so you'll teach
I am definitely going back to quilting.
me.
Yeah, you come on up to Tennessee, I'll teach you.
I absolutely will, and that's one of the places that is on the table for us when we retire. So
Yeah, they have no property tax there either, or no state tax.
I know.
I'm beginning to think retirement's not going to happen for us.
Why?
Well, the 401k took a pretty darn good hit.
Yeah. Everybody's stocks
So
are sucking.
I'm thinking, I'm already retired. I haven't worked for years. So maybe, he can just work forever and I don't have to put up with him.
Right?
Oh,
Crispy has a valid question, and I wasn't going to say it, but she said it.
No, actually, they're going to.
So you're going to get it like a compound?
Well, kinda. It's going to be like I think it's a cabin. Ours part is a cabin and 5 acres, and then they will have 5 acres to build on.
And how close is their 5 acres to your 5 acres?
It's a 10-acre lot.
Oh my! So they're going to be right there. So you're going to have the grandbabies all the time then.
Maybe not. Yeah, that's a good one, huh?
Hi, Mary Kay. Thanks for coming. We're all making boho beads differently. It's a boho bead fest tonight.
I started back. Shelly's coming alive again, and she's really sparked my desire to get back to just basic crafting with what you have. You don't need all this expensive stuff.
Shelly, crafting mamas, Shelly?
Yeah.
Okay. She is very talented. I'm excited she's on the design team.
Oh gosh, me too. When she sent me that message up, I went wow. I thought, oh my God, are you kidding? Absolutely, yes.
And that was
Who's
perfect. That was perfect timing too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody put a bug in her ear.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Who was that? Somebody, I wonder.
I don't know.
who?
Shelly
I
Lynn,
can't
mom, crafting
I
mom.
can't remember her name.
Oh, okay.
It's Shelly Lynn.
Yeah,
I didn't know she was. I didn't know
It's
she was on
first,
craft.
she's the first crafter I ever went to.
she just recently joined, Laura. She joined over the weekend.
Oh, okay. I bet Kara's in Hog Heaven.
Oh, she's a sweetheart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I'm excited. I have to finish my iCads and I have to finish my Tim Holtz folio.
We
That's all.
better finish them because we're getting ready to mail your next box.
I know that's on my to-do list, but I also have a lot of friggin' videos to catch up on, donation videos. So I'm the kind of chick that I gotta do my work first and then I do the crafty play stuff. But I should probably not get over it. Like, should probably get over that once in a while and play, because if I keep that mentality, I'm never gonna have time to play. Which is why I just said I'm gonna play tonight. I don't care.
Yeah.
But normally I don't do that. Normally I want to get all my stuff caught up and then I'll play. But I'm finding that I'm never gonna have time to play if I do that. So
Judy, I can take care of that problem for you.
what's the problem?
She says she doesn't have a craft stash and she doesn't hoard a lot of fabric either. Because she refused to do it when she saw so many friends with a whole house full.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Her friend definitely has a whole house full. The friend that's talking right now.
I can help you with that little problem. I can bring you a house full.
Hi Joyce. Thanks for coming. Mary says, "Look, she's making my
Hey,
set."
Joyce.
Mary's cleaning those, Kat.
I'm sorry, Joyce. I didn't even see you in here. She was actually quiet for once. You got to watch
Who?
that, Joyce. Joyce.
Joyce is here, right? Joyce.
You got to watch that one. She's a troublemaker.
Mary, where are you in Tennessee? Mary's in Tennessee, Kat. She wants us all to move to Tennessee. She wants more crafty
cool.
papers.
Joyce is in Tennessee too, aren't you, Joyce? I know she is. I don't remember where.
She's talking about the DEFI, the Disabled Artists Foundation design team.
Oh wow, 27 sewing machines. My good one is now on its last leg. I'm gonna have to get another one and I'm fighting it.
So then my 4 isn't over too many, huh?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Michelle, we miss you too. You need to come play.
I have 2 now. I'm down to 2, but I ended up using my good one for sewing papers, and that was a huge mistake.
That's all I use mine for.
But like, seriously, what could you use 27 sewing machines for, though? For real?
So a different
Agreed.
one every day.
Oh my God. So Mary said she's on the Alabama state line. I have 2, Crispy. I have a regular sewing machine and a serger, but I don't have an embroidery machine. George said, Laura, they might believe you.
I have 4 sewing machines and a serger. And a felting machine.
Holy cow.
Okay, so I fixed the tassel. I put a bead cap at the top of it, and then put
I want to see.
a bow
Hold
at the end.
Oh, I don't like this. I need this.
Can you hold it up, please, so I can see Miss Laura?
I am.
Okay, that's a good idea. I like it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I like it.
Yeah, bead cap on the top of the tassel so it won't come apart. Yeah, smart. Very nice. Oh, Crispy, you sold your long arm quilter? Oh, man. She could have quilted our
Trying to
for us.
Dang, I would
Dude.
That's the one of mine is on its last leg is my long arm quilter.
Now, Joyce, why wouldn't they believe me if I said you were a troublemaker? I don't fib.
Who, Joyce? Oh, never.
I don't say things about people that are untrue.
That's sweet of you, Jude. Jude said she's trying to pee on everyone's porch, as Laura would say.
Oh, look at there. I just saw it. I got the doorbell ringing. I just saw a big old hiney on my porch.
Oh my goodness.
Drop the drawers.
Who's honey?
Somebody was peeing on Kathy's porch.
Oh. Error.
So I have 2 done now.
Laura, are you paying attention yet?
I'm sorry, I'm a
Somebody's really
doofus.
on my porch.
Judy, where would you put a 10-foot long arm quilter? Like, do you have a room in your house that would fit in?
Oh my God, have you seen her craft room?
No, I haven't.
Mm.
Is it ready?
Whatever you're ready.
I don't even know what a long arm quilter is.
It's cooked. Okay.
10 feet long?
Yeah.
What, are you hungry?
Yes, I'm hungry.
Yes, MK. Joyce is a sweetheart, and she knows I
More
love her to
important, huh?
death. That's why I forget her.
Wow. I can't wait to see Christy's craft room. Y'all are going to laugh when you see mine. It's smaller now than it was in the house.
Now, Joyce, you're pushing it. You're no angel.
Kathy, can you type in the chat? Jude wants to find your channel so she can pee on your porch.
Dude, I thought you already subbed to me. I'm subbed to you. Why aren't you subbed to me?
Oh,
Well, you know, YouTube unsubs people. I
Oh,
know
I
Jude
every day.
it does too.
Well, I'm going to call it a night, okay?
Yes, go eat your dinner, JP.
Yeah, he said the shish kebabs are done. So nice and quietly.
Yummy.
Yum,
Say-
yum.
So,
We'll be over there after the live to play with your stamps, so save us each one.
That's right.
okay, I will do that. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye, JP. Enjoy
Thanks,
your
everyone, for coming.
Bye-bye. Hey, Mary.
I really like this wrapped wire. It is so easy.
It really is. That's what I've been doing, and it goes 10 times faster.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try that.
The lady's name is Gikerr. It's two. Gi is one word, and it's Kerr. She
Yeah.
does amazing work.
Who?
Her name is
G-Curve. It's
Yeah,
authentic. Yeah,
G.
I'll type
Kerr.
in. Yeah.
I love, she's very talented, but everything she does is like super shabby chic.
Yeah.
And that's not my, shabby chic and mixed media don't really go together.
Are you going? Jude, are you leaving? Thanks for coming. I
Oh,
think-
good night, Jude. Or good morning.
Right where she is.
Yeah, it is.
Her day is probably just starting.
It's tomorrow there.
Yeah, sure is.
Right.
Isn't that weird to think about?
Yep.
It's hard to keep up with where everybody's from.
She's in New Zealand.
Yep, she is.
It's a beautiful country. Beautiful,
I know.
beautiful country.
I would love to go visit Jude.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
More
I
than
would-
one reason.
I would like to go too. For sure.
Not only do I love her to pieces, but man, I would love to see her country.
Oh,
Right.
me too.
Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, I think I'm gonna make one more and then I'm gonna call it a night. Oh, Jude's not going. She was saying goodnight. What time is it, Jude? Is it tomorrow where you are, Jude? It has to be tomorrow, right?
Well, it's today for her.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, for us, it's tomorrow where she is, I'm sure.
Jude's like, no, it's today.
Babe, you should say hi. Jude, who was on here, was talking about Mr. Vintage because we haven't had any sales in a while. So you should say hi to the ladies.
Hi to the ladies.
Hi, Mr. Vintage.
Mr. Vintage is going to bed. He has to get up at 4 to go to work. So
Oh, bless Mr. Vintage's heart.
Morning.
4 o'clock. Ugh.
yeah.
That's right.
Yep. He might actually even be getting up a little bit earlier than that.
Ugh.
Yep. What I hate about his work schedule though is he could work anywhere from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. and anywhere in between. That's what sucks about it. So there's like no set schedule. There's no set what time we're having dinner. There's no, rhyme or reason, basically.
Mary, wouldn't that be wonderful? I would love that.
What?
You said
Right?
you could travel and gather treasures for journals.
Oh, absolutely.
I usually hit the rest areas and grab papers and publications and maps and stuff.
I do that too, Miss Cat.
So do I. I do too. I did it when we were at the beach.
I think everybody that does junk journals does it.
Yeah.
Well,
June says
honest-
it's like 2 p.m. on Tuesday where she's at.
Oh, wow. Oh, well, we know we're going to wake up in the morning because it's still here.
It is hard.
honestly,
Mary.
junk
That
journals.
is a crappy schedule. We only have one car right now, so I'm always stuck at home unless I drive him to work because I'm not getting up at 4:30 in the morning to drive him to work. I mean, I love him and all, but I don't want the car that bad if I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning. I'll pass.
Yeah, it is a little weird, Judy.
I'll be stuck here. It is weird, but it's cool. Weird but cool.
I'm ready for another lunch because that's the only time I eat big.
I'm wondering about, like Mary just said, she sends off for brochures and maps. I'm wondering if you can still do that with AAA because we have AAA, and I never thought about writing them or calling and getting maps.
I think you can do it to any what do they call them? Chamber of Commerce.
Mary says to make her a mod and she'll put in links.
Mary, which Mary? Oh, that Mary. Okay, hang on. Crispy can do it too. Do you know how to put links in, Crispy?
I don't think so. She's just learning.
It's her first blue dress. Does anybody know, though, if you specifically can call AAA and get maps for free or anything?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because I'd love to get like a Paris map for free.
Oh, I wonder if you could.
Right? Because I have AAA, so I was wondering. You can do
I
it.
never thought about foreign countries.
Crispy, you should be able to do it because you have a blue dress on. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she can do it. I just noticed that those wrenches look really big tonight, but they kind of look like they're trying to knock us in the head.
They do look.
I haven't even.
Don't they look big tonight?
Yeah, they do.
I haven't even looked on YouTube. I've been on StreamYard the whole time.
Just
I'm on YouTube.
Just copy and paste, Crispy. I messaged Darla to see if she wanted to come on and mod tonight, but she must have not gotten my message. Or maybe she's at a different live or something.
Might be.
Well, I know Hags was on live tonight, so she's a mod for her too.
Was she? I thought it was tomorrow. Oh no.
No, it's tonight.
Did I go on over top of her, Laura?
Huh?
Did I go on over top of her?
Is Monday a regular
I
night?
think
Well, I don't know
so.
what this is.
I hope not.
Yeah, Amy's on.
Is she on now?
That girl named Vintage Rose Creations by Kim is on. We don't want to
Hush.
go to that one.
Hush. Is Hags on? Is Hags on right now?
Yeah, she's on.
Okay, so let's get off because I totally didn't mean to do that.
I wonder how long she's
Okay.
on.
Yeah, because I totally did not mean to do that. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, now I feel terrible.
Kim, it happens. I mean, you can't always avoid being on at the same time.
But like,
So
I
Because
seriously
she's not
looked.
on every Monday.
She
I
sort of
seriously,
made my sale. And
because
I don't really believe you share the same subscribers from the looks of the ones that are there.
but I seriously looked, and nobody that I thought I would be worried about was going to be on tonight. Crap. She's been on since before you got there, Crispy.
Yeah, she's been on a while.
I thought
She
she.
started about the same time we did.
She's been on 55 minutes. I just looked.
Oh, so she came on after us. Okay, we've been on for 2 hours. Okay. Oh crap! I swear I read that on Facebook today, and I thought it was tomorrow.
I thought it was tomorrow too. Isn't today Monday?
Mm-hmm.
I could have sworn she said Tuesday.
Yeah, I know Patty's
She
on,
may
but
have.
I don't go to Patty's sales, so I wasn't
Oh, I
worried
don't
about
either.
that. Oh yeah, I figured that's probably where Darla is. Yeah.
I got some beautiful papers from Patty Lane's sale last week.
I ordered stuff from Patty 2 times from her sales, and I sent both times. I sent my email, sent my information, all that, never heard from her.
Huh.
Really?
And I was like, all right. So that was the end of that.
Yeah,
But
that's
she doesn't send a bill through PayPal. She sends it through the Square, and it goes into your email.
I kept checking. I kept searching my email, thinking maybe I was missing her email. She never emailed me back. So I know it was an oversight, but it just kind of, I don't know. I kind of,
once, but twice that I would be wondering too.
yeah, because I can't afford to, I never made any big orders or anything like that.
Yeah, but that shouldn't matter.
Well,
Well, I
anyway.
made one that I regret making, but I'm glad I got it. But I really regret buying it. I bought a German Bible. It's in pristine condition from 1863.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's going to be like a family heirloom, Kathy. That's amazing that you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has some phenomenal stuff. Patty is very, very good at what she does.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she is. We just don't run in the same crowds, so I just don't go to her sales.
I
got some Braille paper from her and had no idea how huge it was. I mean, she took it right out of this Braille book, but the pages are gigantic.
Really?
Yeah, one page would do like 8 journal pages.
Good.
I honestly didn't think I'd be welcome at one of Patty's sales, so I've never tried to actually go, so I couldn't tell you.
Wow, Patty's nice.
It's not her. It's I guess some of the people she hangs with I didn't think would be very nice to me, so I've never actually tried to go.
Oh, I don't pay attention to that. If they don't like me, they don't have to talk to me. That's the way I feel about it.
That's how I feel about it.
I just try not to go where I think I'm not welcome because I'm allergic to drama anymore, so I try not to go where I think I'm not going to be welcome. I know if Darla's modding, I know it wouldn't be that way, but I just don't want to take a chance because I'm like super sensitive, and I don't want any issues.
Well,
I don't think it would be with her. She's
It's that stupid, like it's that stupid. I don't have any beef with her or her with me, but it's like other people, friends of friends type of thing.
my thing is, if someone has a channel, and I don't care if your mods dislike someone or not, that has no bearing on who is in your crowd. If one of my mods ever dissed anybody in my crowd just because on my channel just because they didn't like them,
Right.
I would be furious.
See,
I have moderators hide me before because they didn't like me.
Huh?
like Judy just wrote, Michelle wouldn't allow drama, but I don't know. I don't think Michelle.
Tammy.
I don't think Michelle cares for me from what I've heard. So
Who?
I don't think Michelle cares for me from what I've heard, but I don't know. So
I don't know. Michelle kind of doesn't put up with crap either. I mean, she don't do a drama, so I wouldn't pay attention to what you heard until you heard it from her.
I don't know.
People.
I just don't want to go and I would hate to like start anything in someone's sale, so I just stay away kind of thing. I don't want anything like that because I would hate like that person, Kathy, that is not so nice to you anymore. Like I wouldn't like she did that to me one time in my cell and tried to start stuff in the chat, and I would hate for that to happen to someone. So
Yeah,
like trying to do a sale, that's hard enough.
That's where your mods are supposed to step in, though. As a mod, if someone is being ugly to someone in your chat, put them out.
Yeah.
Put them out, and no warning, no nothing, just get rid of them because we're all grown ass women. We all know how to act. And if you're being ugly to someone in the chat, like now if somebody is creating a problem and somebody says, hey, can you please quit doing that? That's one thing. But and then leave it at that. If it becomes a big ass argument or something like that, no. But because I've been in a sale before where it was the person's first sale and there was somebody just being difficult, and I said, would you please stop being difficult? You do this in every sale. Stop it. And I felt horrible for doing that, but it was like,
yeah, but you have to. It stresses out the person selling, which sucks.
I didn't her first sale.
Like it's hard enough to run a sale and then have that.
And I honestly didn't want to be ugly to that person. I honestly didn't. But at the same time, it was like, again, it was in every cell. I would see her doing this kind of crap. And at that point, I was like, enough. Somebody has got to call her out on this. But then it was like, I refused to argue with her. I wasn't going to do it.
I'm glad that you're not that way, Laura, because I'm chicken a lot of times with that.
Well,
I'm glad that you're not. And Tammy, I just have to say that you were like the sweetest. I can't believe anybody any crap about
that anybody would mess with Tammy.
And Jude is too. Like, but Tammy is like the sweetest. I hate that happened to you, Tammy.
God. Somebody messing on Tammy? Oh my goodness! I mean, I've never seen her say a cross word to anybody.
She is so sweet, and she supports everybody. She is so.
Yeah. I wish I knew who it was.
Tammy, I want you to come craft with us. Every time I say that, she says she's not good enough and she's new.
Oh, please.
I'm like, that is not the case. I totally want you to come craft with us, Tammy.
Hey, I learned 10 minutes before we came on tonight. Are mine the best? No, but I made some.
I've only done it once before. I mean, it's like, it's half learning and half just having fun, just getting some playtime in and stuff and making something just to, chat and have fun and support each other.
Well, I filled my bowl, so I'm done.
You kicked butt, Kat. I am like impressed. I don't know what you mean though by like fake emails. Who actually sent fake emails to say people don't like you? Like,
oh, I get a lot of those, and then when you go to reply to it, it says the account no longer exists or can't be found because it's a fake.
That's
people
nuts.
If they're sitting there faking emails, they need to find something more positive to do with their time and efforts. That's ridiculous.
Well, I've had people warn me about other people, and to be honest, I try to give that person a chance on my own accord
That's the way I.
because if someone else had problems with them. But I will tell you this, it has yet to happen that somebody warned me about somebody that they weren't right.
Yep.
I warned you
And
about something and I was right.
yes, and you were exactly right about her.
Yeah.
You sure did. And it just, I don't understand people acting like that. I don't, because I do. I believe everyone deserves a chance, you know?
I don't.
But
I
man,
think
it pisses me off when I'm wrong.
I think
Huh?
that I think that's not the problem, but I think that's the challenge for all of us because I'm not like I'm not like saying we're all that, but I'm just saying that for people that are good people and have a heart, we don't understand because we don't operate that way and we couldn't even want do it if we tried to. Like we don't think that way, we don't operate that way. So we don't understand that kind of mentality of a person that does that kind of stuff. I know I don't. And
But you know, Kim,
You got that from
sometimes,
somebody. I know exactly who it was. The same one I got them from.
well, and it's just like it really upsets me. Like I'm a big girl, I can take it. I've been through a lot of crap, bullying, all that kind of stuff, whatever. Like I might be sensitive, but I'm also strong because I've been through a lot of crap. So I do know that I have to have a thicker skin about stuff. Like, Kat can tell you she picks on me an awful lot.
Yeah, her feelings get hurt.
And my feelings do get hurt sometimes because I'm super sensitive, but I also know that she doesn't mean it. Like when there's evil, spiteful, hurtful stuff going on, I don't let that kind of stuff bother me. It only bothers me now if it's someone that I actually love and care about. But
mhm.
I just don't understand how people can do that kind of thing. There's no reason why people can't be kind and supportive and
I
encouraging,
agree.
helpful,
And
and
it's the degree of the viciousness, you
Yeah,
know?
sanity.
It's crazy.
If somebody
And I
decides
just,
not to be your friend, if you just do not mesh with somebody else, and that person says, well, we're two different kinds of people. We like different things. We have different morals. I think it's best we just end this friendship. Then respect their choice and acknowledge that, yes, we are two different people and we have different
yeah,
morals and different values.
yeah,
And go your way and
be
find
a grown up about it. Just be a grown up about
a
it.
little evil crowd to hang out with and let them go on their way and be happy.
I agree. I
Mary,
don't,
I
I
agree
mean,
with you too, Mary. I don't like to give thumbs down. I will admit that I have done it in the past, but I really hate to do it. But it's stupid anyway. They shouldn't even have it because it counts as a view anyway. So I mean, like, what's the point? Like,
it's a
Um,
click. So,
nobody,
as, as
nobody
of
has done.
January, as
No,
of January, it counts against you. Yes, it
do
does.
what?
As of January, it does count against you.
but
It
count.
lowers your analytics.
Well, I don't care about my analytics,
I just
but I
think
hate it for people who do, you
Yeah,
know?
I don't care about it either. I just feel like it's still a view, whether it counts against you, it's still a view. And, like I don't, like you have to be, if you're on YouTube, you have to just know that that's going to happen and not let it bother you. But if it's the same person that's out, like that Kat's going through, that's different. But if you like occasionally get a thumbs down here and there, it's like no big deal.
If
Uh,
you're on and the only purpose of you being monetized is to donate the money to a charity, a very worthwhile charity, and somebody just keeps constantly lying about you and trying to get you to get run off as they say they would do, that's just evil.
Well,
I'm sorry, that's just evil.
it is.
But see what Judy said? She said people are like that because it gives them power and makes them feel better about themselves. I disagree,
Right.
though. I think it does make them feel better about themselves, but I disagree. It doesn't give them any power whatsoever over me because I don't let them give it power. Like, say whatever you want, give me all the thumbs down you want. It doesn't have any power over me.
It doesn't affect me personally, but I
Yeah,
do know somebody that does it and will sit right in a live and has called me on the phone, dying laughing, saying, how'd you like that? She's got 6 thumbs down and they're offering my fake accounts. And then sit right there in the live and say, who in the world would give you a thumbs down? You're so sweet.
I think that's sad though, Judy, that they think that that gives them power. I guess I don't understand it because I'm not that kind of person. But to me, it only gives them power if the person they're doing it to allows it to. And I don't allow any negativity to have power over me like that.
Well, my thing is, if you're just
Anymore.
here to make cause misery, why are you here? Go away.
Right. But look at what Jude is saying, that there's people that have private sales and preferred buyers and stuff. Like, what
I
is
didn't have any idea about that.
Yeah.
what is that all about? Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Mary said it drives her nuts hearing people say they got skipped at sales. That has happened to me.
Mhm.
I have gotten skipped at some sales before. I do know that.
It does happen. It does. But you know, if there's something you want and they skip over you, I would never give them, and even if you feel like they did it on purpose, never give them the satisfaction of knowing that it upset you. You know what I mean?
I totally agree with that.
Just zen out and be like, I didn't want your crap anyway. That's
I'm
how
like,
I look at it.
I'm like,
Huh?
I just saved some money.
Exactly.
Shelley,
But
you're
don't
very
let them
sweet. I
know that it
appreciate that.
to you.
More money to
Sorry, I was
spend
just
on the
trying to.
next item.
I just,
I was
you
just trying to
know,
say thank you to Michelle for her comment. She's very sweet.
That's the way I feel too. If I lose a bid, I'm like, whew, okay, more money to spend on the next item. I didn't
Yep.
spend that one.
I didn't need that
I agree.
anyway. That was
Crispy,
God
I
saying
agree.
no.
I agree with you, Crispy. I guess that's what I wasn't getting, that it's a mental health issue on their end. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there who are very miserable, very lonely.
Because they're hateful.
Well, but a lot of it, I truly believe is mental illness too.
I
You
do.
know?
I think so too. Hey, Darla. There you are.
Hey,
Well,
Darla.
we've been sitting here all night waiting for you. Now we get to go because you're here.
Jude, what are you talking about though? I don't get what Jude's talking about. I don't believe in those hooked up to buy for others, not in the sale.
I don't believe in those hooked up to buy.
Oh, like say somebody gives you proxy and say you can spend $50 for me at this sale. I've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Is Jean Peter here?
Why did Jean Peter?
No, she left.
Why did it say Jean Peter hit a comment? That's weird.
I don't know.
Huh?
All she said is laugh out loud.
That's strange.
That is,
I bet she still has her phone on or something and accidentally hit delete.
she
Oh,
said hidden.
weird.
That's strange. Jean Peter's ghost is here, y'all. Woo.
Ooh, that is funny. Dude, I hate if that happens to you. I totally agree in fairness, and that's why I don't do that preferred buyer crap, and I try to do like everybody can have a chance at something, because I don't like, one person wants all of everything, or I try to make sure everybody gets a fair shot.
Well, that's why I try my best not to go on and do like that was a butt delete.
Don't take it personal, Darla.
If I'm doing a sale, unless I have somebody on with me or Pete in the other room watching and at least 2 mods in the chat, then I can't go on to sell because I want to make sure it's above board and fair all the way across. Because when I'm on, for some reason, YouTube will not allow me to refresh. Your first time for everything, Darla.
That's hilarious. First time I've ever been butt deleted.
Hang out with this crowd, anything can happen.
Oh, Lord.
Jane Peter's butt does not like Darla.
I don't know how anybody cannot like Darla, though. That's just not right.
I know.
That is not okay.
I have never, the entire time, I've heard a lot of people say, I don't like so and so. I don't like, I
Yeah.
have never heard anybody say anything about Darla.
And
No.
if they do, it's their problem, for sure. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hear
But
people
I'm-
talk about Darla all the time.
Oh, I
Stop
do
it.
too, but it's always nice stuff.
Yeah. Darla this, Darla that, Darla this. Y'all
Darla, Darla, Darla.
Yeah, Darla, Darla, Darla. Darla the
Stop
person-
it. Don't pick on Darla. Stop it.
Look at Judy's picking on Darla. She said, Darla, I could put you in timeout. I just learned how. I need to practice.
Darla, Crispy just got her first blue dress and it's going to her head.
That's funny.
Well, I hope everybody knows that is here that I don't play those games, and that goes for, friendships and coming to lives and sales and all of that. I do not roll like that.
Yeah, that witch has even cheated me once.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I have not. Stop it.
Yeah, you did. You gave somebody else, but I let it go because I figured, hey, I get more money to spend on the next item.
Oh my God, you should have told me. I would have fixed it.
I
You
don't
don't
really stuff
you
like
don't-
that bother
You
me.
don't get to complain though if you don't tell me.
It
We
don't-
all have to remember that mistakes happen
That's right.
and not to assume that it was done purposefully. That's what I do.
do
Because
that. No, you are
I'm
here.
so narcissistic, I think, who would do anything mean to me? Not really.
You are so not that way, Laura. That's nice, but you are not that way. I think we pretty much all know better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No. I
So
was kidding, but
should we click on each other and show Darla our boho beads? JP, if you want to come back on and show your beads, because Darla just got here. We're just getting ready to get off, Darla, actually. But if you want to see our boho beads, we can show them real quick, like.
Darla, Miss Cat sandbagged us.
Yes, she did. Tell her, Laura.
She totally sandbagged us tonight.
No, I didn't, Darla. I just learned 10 minutes before we came on. Clara came on a video chat and was showing me how she made them, and then she showed me a video to go watch. And I just learned them, honest to God.
Yeah.
Crispy, we all know about you at auctions. You don't have to explain.
Yeah.
We all know about Crispy at auctions.
Crispy's like, I want it and I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
I don't care
I see her.
who wants it. I don't care how much they're going to bid on it. It's mine.
Yeah, I
Yes.
quit when Crispy.
Yeah, I do too.
My pocket's hard to keep.
Yeah, I don't mess with the Crispy. When she's
That's right.
busy,
See, Crispy,
it's
we know.
hers.
That's how much we love you. We don't even bid against you, Crispy.
The bad thing of it is, one night I really wanted this cupcake doily book. And she was bidding on it, and I was determined I was getting that sucker. And she was running me, and she bought it for a gift for me.
Oh
you-
my God.
Yeah.
Well, you and Christy did that to me, the Biddleston.
Did you? Oh, no.
I was bidding on something in a Defy auction, and I really wanted it. And the price just kept going up and up and up. And I looked, and it was Miss Cat and Christy. And I was like, really?
It must have been something I really wanted.
And then I was like, okay, well, since it's them, I'm going to back off. Well, then the auction ended, and Christy's like, please send that to Laura. And I was like, what? Why did you do that? And Miss
Aw.
Kathy goes, well, I was bidding on it. I was going to send it to Laura. And I was like,
Oh,
Yeah, we were running each other up.
oh, I love that story.
It was so sweet, but it made me feel terrible. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe.
Do y'all
Yeah,
want
wait,
do y'all
Laura,
want to hear
put
something?
the folder in.
Do y'all want
Huh?
to hear, do y'all want to
Laura,
hear something?
wait.
Darla.
Laura, have you sent your file folder to Care?
Yes,
Okay,
but it didn't get there on time.
me and Judy are both gonna be bidding on that. We're gonna have a war on that one.
Well,
Oh
I'm
my
going to tell y'all,
goodness.
Sweet Darla is the only person who has ever bought me something at an auction. The only person, and I that was so sweet of her, and it was at your sale, Kathy.
Really?
She bought me the Christmas gnome stamp set.
Oh yeah.
That made me feel so special. I loved that.
I know Darla's a sweetheart. She's done that for me a couple of times, and
I love when people do that for each other, though, at my sales. I love that.
so then I finally got her back one sale. There was something there that she wanted, and I snatched it and sent it to her.
I felt so bad, Laura. That's why I sent you the thing that I sent you, because you were bidding against me on it, and I was like, you know what? I just don't feel right, so I sent it to you.
Oh,
And that was at your sale too, Kathy. Okay, let me see. I am going to click on Kathy since she has a bowl of beads to show.
Okay.
I know.
Hey y'all, the wire wrap works.
Look how
Okay,
many
these
maybe.
three are not finished. I have to finish these three.
I think we'll forgive you since you have like 6 million of them done already.
No kidding.
This one's just two
Right?
different. Huh?
First time making beads, and she out made all of us.
This is two different kinds of eyelash trim and stickles.
I would have never thought to put stickles on a boho bead. I love that you did that.
I'm not sure if these are really boho or not, but I thought they looked cute, so I made them.
I think they are.
I think they are too.
Then I made this one with some gold and green fabric and then just put green lace around it. So
That looks like a topwater jig to me.
I was thinking of blunt.
Oh, my
those
goodness.
are pretty. Look.
And then
No,
this
I
one
love
was
pretty. Those could be pretty at Christmas time, Miss Cat.
oh yeah, good idea.
Mary wants those for Christmas.
And then this is just some sorry wrapped around a what is it? This is wire wrap.
And then you put lace around it?
No, this is just sorry. This is the all one piece of sorry on this one.
Wow.
And it's just a piece of ribbon, but you know what? That wire ribbon really does nice on these. It folds very nicely.
Oh, I love that one. I think that one's my favorite.
I love that one too. That one's really cute.
You did a bitty one?
I love that one.
The
Yeah.
purple. Oh, I'm on Credit Buckets. I'm on YouTube and there's a lag.
This one is purple sorry with some eyelash trim on it.
I love that.
That is part of the sorry. It's not something I added.
That's a baby one. I love the baby.
Yeah. This is just like some bronze fabric, and I put some green beads around it.
I like that one too.
This is a skinny mini with sorry and wax thread wrapped around it. This one is sorry with black and silver wax thread and little doom flippies hanging off the end.
Shaz says beautiful. Darla says gorgeous. Mary, wants them for Christmas. And Michelle says she loves them with eyelash trim.
Okay, this is a paper clip I actually made and then hung a bulb pin on it with a little dangle off the end. And this one, that one's wire wrapped.
Super cute.
This is just a piece of trim.
Mary said she likes the skinny.
And then this is wire wrapped also. It's just piece of sorry with the thread wrapped around it. The same one this. I did two of these. I don't know why. I don't usually do two of each, but that's it. My bowl is overrunning. I gotta quit.
Darla says, cute. Those
Very
are amazing. I can't believe you made that many in 2 hours. That's crazy.
Hey, I wasn't playing around.
I know. Jean Peter
That
said, you did good, Kathy.
the wire wrap really is fast, guys. Oh, I just stuck my finger in
Yeah,
stickle.
we're going to have to try that. Laura, you want to show yours?
Sure.
Okay. I'm clicking on Laura. Jean Peter, you should show yours too.
I made that one.
Oh, wait. You're not on YouTube yet. I'm watching on YouTube.
And that one.
Thank you.
It said,
Oh,
looks
yeah.
fantastic. Awesome job. And you just learned.
And that one.
Wait, Laura, yours not on YouTube yet. I'm still.
That was Kim's idea.
I like this one.
Hang on, I'm
That
lagging.
was Kim's idea to add the. There's that one.
I am lagging like crazy. Jeez.
There's that one.
I like it.
Yeah, me too. I love all of those. I like the tassel.
And there's that one.
Oh, I love that one.
I think that one's my favorite too.
This one?
Yeah.
That's the sloppiest one.
Yeah,
I
I like
like that. I like sloppy. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to be when they're boho. Mine are too neat and matchy, I think.
I just did 6. I'm slow.
No, you're not. I've only did 4.
But that would be cute.
Hmm?
Halloween ones. Tammy says she wants to make Halloween ones.
That's a good idea.
Oh my gosh. I have a feeling Laura's going to be all over that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I sure am.
Just a little, inkling.
Well, notice mine are a lot darker than everybody else's, so I'm a
see
fan of
that?
black and green.
Mary said the tassel is her fave, Laura. I like the tassel too.
I had a lot of dark ones.
I did 4. I'll show mine. I only did 4 though. Jean Peter said she did 2.
Well, Kim only did 4, but they're 2 feet long a piece. So.
Mine are 4. Mine are way too long.
Kim didn't do beads. She did hiking sticks.
Yes, I did. I don't do the little tiny 1-inchers. Those are like way too small. Thank you, Walker. Thanks for coming. Okay, let me.
Thank you, Mary. Yeah, Jane, but you only did 2, but yours are works of art. So
yeah, and plus, Jean Peter, you slow stitched, and that takes longer. All right, I'm gonna have to watch on StreamYard because my YouTube is just.
Hi, Walter.
Lag City.
Jude, stop peeing on my beads, girlie.
Uh-oh, is Jude peeing on the beads?
Hey, Michelle. Goodness. Yeah, you're a little late to the party. Walter, I'm sorry. I don't know you. I'm Laura.
Bear with me a second, you guys. My YouTube is being a butt.
Jude, come on now. They're fabric. Do you know what that's going to smell like?
Okay, now I can see. Okay. So I did 2 that are the same. I used the same sari fabric. So this one's got a little charm hanging on this end.
You got to hold it up. We can't see it.
Okay, I'm not on YouTube yet. Hang on. I'm looking on StreamYard. Am I frozen? No, there's my hand. Okay.
You're good. Oh, that's
Here
beautiful.
We go. I got this tiny little baby charm at the bottom, but then I use the same. I use silk. This is silk fabric, and then I use sari silk ribbon, and then I put some gold thread in it.
That is absolutely stunning.
And then I put gold on the bottom. But I didn't wire wrap this one with any beads on the outside, just to be different. So I left it just like this.
No, that's beautiful.
I love it, beads.
This is one, and then the other one is a really skinny one that's the same fabric, and I did do the wire wrapping with the beads on the outside of that one. And that one's
very pretty.
That one's got a key charm. And then I did some more of the beads at the bottom of that one. And then I did a pink one, which of course I like the best. And this is just silk and then pink eyelash trim and then the wire with the beads.
Oh, you know she had to go pink.
And
that's pretty, but the first one was stunning.
And of course I put a rose gold bulb pin on it, and then I put a rose charm on it. So of course that one's my favorite. And then the last one is fabric that I got from Kathy. that's got sequins on it. I don't know if you guys can see
Look how
that.
pretty. Oh my gosh.
And then I put
Oh yeah.
a little carriage charm on the bottom of that one, and then I used like the little fiber, the blue fiber with the little squares on it, and then I've got my little bulb pin on the end.
Very pretty.
Do some more with the green on that one. I did too much blue. I need to add like another
Hey,
green.
Michelle. Yes, it's Laura F.
I only did 4. But you know what? We had fun and we got some good chit chat in, so that was nice. So I'm going to be back next Monday night at 8, and hopefully I don't go over top of anybody. Hey, Michelle H. So
Well, I'll be on my channel Thursday at 2, and I'll probably have a little intro with the doorbell ring camera showing Jude peeing on the porch.
yeah, so I'm going to try to do Monday Night Lives every week now at 8 p.m. So if anybody wants to come on and craft with me, please let me know. Everybody's welcome. That would be a lot of fun. Hi, Little Guac. Thanks for coming. So thank you guys all for coming. We're going to go for tonight because we've been on since 8. So thank you guys
all.
for coming. We appreciate it. And check back next Monday night and see what I'm up to then and see who's on with me then.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.